1, 2, 3, spin. Shoot, shoot. Hello everybody, Dominomio here, and welcome back to episode 9 of Super Mario Galaxy. And in this episode, well, we're not gonna go to Dusty Dune Galaxy right away. Why? Because I just remembered we have a couple hungry lumas to do. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy wants 1,000? Hey, you got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. 400. Why did I remember 1,000? Well, that's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! So, remember all the way back in, episode 3, when I was fighting the Tarantula boss, and how I said I would absolutely hate a level later on? This is that level I was referring to. Because all of it is just sling pods. But if you keep dying on this level, you get a whole ton of starbits. Like, a shit ton. It's ridiculous, honestly. I got 30 starbits just from this opening cutscene. Okay, 20, but... Remember how I said I'd hate this level? Yeah. Ugh. Can't get any of those starbits all the way off in the distance. So the key to this level is just correctly do angles. I know, it's a difficult concept, but especially for somebody like me to grasp, where I'm 2 degrees off and then you just die. But this is a great way to grind starbits if you're bad at the game. Or if you're bad at this part of the game. Let's go to this part instead. Because honestly, it's easier to make 2 jumps than 1 big one. And then pull stars. The saving grace of this level. Now, if you don't mind, I'm not going to try and speedrun this part because I actually want all these starbits because I'm a little bit behind on the starbit counter. But if you die a lot on this level more than makes up for how many starbits you pay for it. Use some momentum from the pull star to get starbits that'll help you with finding the right angle. Release. And while you could go for that 1-up if you're insane, it's easier just to... No! Well, don't worry, there's a checkpoint in this level. And then you can also use this part to just get starbits. Now, in case you're wondering, my setup has a dead zone in the corners of all of the just TV. So, it's a bit difficult for me to hit near the edges of the screen with the cursor. Okay, this part. You want to be extra careful. And then make sure not to mess up this part. That's the whole level. I was expecting it to take a couple minutes longer, but I'm fine with being done with this level right away. But I might have to come back there to get star bits. A very sticky situation. Yes, I'd agree, game. And we're already back at 1,000 star bits. So it's not a bad deal to even die in that level. You have a letter from Luigi. Bro, I got a star, but now I can't get back! This picture shows where I am. Help me. Okay. Where is that place? It looks familiar, but then again, let me give you this picture so you won't forget where Luigi is. Yeah, Toad. I got it, Toad. Let's go save Luigi. Gives us something to do. Now, Luigi is in Honey Hive Galaxy, if you couldn't tell already. Although, if you're already past a certain dome in the galaxy, I wouldn't blame you if you thought it was a different level. So, to get to where Luigi is, just do this trick I showed you earlier, spin on the slope to prevent Mario from sliding. And then you can pound that log, I believe, to make a Sling Star appear. Although, it just looks cooler to do a triple jump up there. Let's kill this bug. Oh, poor Luigi. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, bro. I hid because of that big scary bug. I found a Power Star, so let's go home. Thanks for the camera angle, game. Grab the Power Star. Okay. And that's the last Luigi mission you have to do in the game. Thank God. Not that the Luigi missions were bad, it's just... It's annoying to keep talking to Luigi and going back there, and if you forget to talk to Luigi, it's even worse. But now that that's done and over with, now, I think we can feed the Hungry Luma in the kitchen. I think. I believe he needs about 800. Hey you, yeah, you got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. 600. Wow. Okay. This game really doesn't ask for much with star bits. I remember it being difficult as a kid, but then again, I was a kid. Or maybe I'm thinking of Galaxy 2, where the star bit counter, or count, for these Hungry Lumas just exponentially rises. Giant eel outbreak. This is a pretty big planet, and it's all filled with water. Huh. Now, if you don't already know how to swim, these penguins will teach you how. But you've already unlocked Beach Bowl Galaxy at this point, so you should know how to swim. Throw shells at the eels to stop them. And if you're having trouble controlling with the speed, you can press Z, hold Z to activate brake lights on the shell and slow down. Now, as a kid, I imagined the brake lights to be something entirely else, something very morbid. As a kid, I thought when Mario used the brake feature, like the brake lights, I thought he was killing the Koopa inside and that was the blood leaking out. Very disturbing, I know. But, like, I thought, like, maybe Mario was killing the Koopa to, like, you know, slow it down. Because the Koopa doesn't actually die, it just retreats back into its shell. Yeah. So, that's an image I can't unsee from my childhood. But with a few well-placed shots or using the red shells, you can kill these eels pretty easily. Oh, and I'm just right where the star spawned. Perfect. You got a star. And now we're back to where we were gonna start the episode with. Giant eel outbreak. Nice. Galaxy complete. And now we only have 458 star bits. Let's do that at the start of an episode. Because I realized earlier that maybe doing the whole storybook in one episode would be a little bit exhausting. But I don't want to do more than one chapter at a time. Fine, fine, let's go to Dusty Dune already. I hate this level, but... yeah. Soaring on the desert winds. So this level introduces a very unique gimmick that only really appears a few times in both Galaxy 1 and Actually, no, in Galaxy 2, I think this gimmick only appears once. Which is kind of crazy to say, because, like, you have to know that the tornadoes make you fly up in Galaxy 2 to complete that part of the level, but... oh. Oh. You're joking, right? Okay. So looks like you need to be a little bit more careful with the tornadoes. And based off the positions of the tornadoes, it seems that they run on a global timer rather than like a level timer. Because the cutscene at the beginning of the level caused that tornado to be more further up front. So I had to wait a little bit instead of going right away. No! Mario! You were supposed to get caught up in the tornado. Okay, this time for real, though. Now, if you really want to, you could do tornado platforming to get that one up over there, but it's honestly not really worth it. One thing about the tornadoes is that it actually matters when you spin to let go of them. Because if you spin while Mario is at the top of his bouncing cycle, then he'll jump a little bit higher. This is just a 2D platforming section that... what? How did Mario long jump backwards? You can't do BLJs in this game. You can use the fire flower to burn through these piranha plants. Big deal. And that's just a normal boulder, just enlarged. So you don't have to worry about actually, you know, running away from it. You can just destroy it if you time it correctly. That was the first time I actually showed off destroying a boulder. You had to hit the glowing red spot, as you may have already guessed. Those birds can actually be a bit annoying for enemies if you're not careful. Sometimes they can throw you off. But for the most part, you can ignore them and you'll be fine. Now, you better have gotten used to tornado platforming, because while this isn't hard, you'll definitely die if you don't know how to do this. There is a sling star at the bottom, but I think that's a one-time use. Just some normal wall jumping. But you can just kind of skip the last part by a well-placed backflip and wall jump. And that's the level. First level isn't so bad. I mean, yes, it's a little bit slow with the tornado platforming, but this galaxy only gets worse. I should stop being so pessimistic about this galaxy. Hungry Luma has appeared in the bedroom. Well, either way, I don't have enough to feed it. Yeah, let's do one more in Dusty Dune Galaxy. Maybe we could do the third mission if there's enough time. Ooh, this mission. This mission has a speedrun comet associated with it, and this mission does take a little while. Oh, hey, coin. Oh no, I'm surrounded. What shall I do? Yeah, you can just spin at that moment to kill all of them at once. And with a backflip, you can just jump on that pokey. I think this guy wants 30 star bits. Yes, I'm doing the secret star first, contrary to what I normally do when there's a secret star. Yeah, okay. How much do you need? 20. Oh, I guess they didn't expect you to get star bits from all those enemies in the beginning. A new planet was born. This level is kind of important to do a bit earlier on in the game, because this is basically one checkpoint that you need to clear to unlock a few more levels later on. This part, you're intended to go up and down while the sand shifts, and while you still need to do that to some extent, you only really need to go so far with it. Because you can just backflip over the walls. So if you do that, you can just kind of skip half this section. And you can make like a 3-minute section only about 45 seconds. Trust me, if you don't do that, this part takes a while, because it's pretty much an auto-scroller otherwise. And here, we got our third green star, not first. And with all 3 green stars collected, well, we unlock some truly special levels. You've managed to recover all the green power stars and restore the green launch star. Even I don't know what's waiting for you out there beyond the green launch star. Now, while I would save all the green, the power stars that unlocks from the green launch star for a single episode, I'm not crazy. I'm probably gonna die on a few of them. So, let's get the easiest one out of the way first. Want to go to the Rolling Gizmo Galaxy? Yes, please. Okay, then. So, all of these galaxies, all these levels are associated with one aspect that they introduce with the motion controls. This level is, of course, ball rolling. The second level is manta ray surfing. And the third level, the worst of them all, bubble blowing. Or, well, it's kind of debatable which is worse, manta surfing or bubble blowing. But fact is, this is the easiest one. Because you just need to be careful. Unlike what I'm doing. Now you can just kind of roll around here if you want to get coins. Not like it's really worth anything. This game really tempts you by pointing your Wiimote at the screen to collect star bits. But don't fall to that temptation. Not while you're in control of Mario anyway. Because if you do that, you're gonna go straight towards a pit. Just be careful around here. Avoid the center. And here you can point your cursor if you want to. In fact, the game wants you to collect star bits. As shown right here. The game tempts you with star bits, and if you get too greedy, you're gonna fall right off a pit. Well, actually, yeah. You would fall off a pit right there if you were greedy. Now this game wants you to do something like Super Monkey Ball and wait for this platform to make a rotation before jumping on it. And there. That's it. That level isn't really that hard as long as you're careful. This is the only motion control mechanic from Galaxy 1 that returns in Galaxy 2. So, if you can beat that level, you can beat all the ball rolling in Galaxy 2. Now, we have time for one more star. I'm not going back to the green challenges. Instead, I'm going to go back to the bedroom real quickly and do the last star in Gusty Garden Galaxy. Yeah, that's the shortest star option I have right now. There's also a secret star in this level I could probably do real quickly, too. We'll see. I'm gonna do the normal star, though. Now you already get the whole idea of this place. Use the wind to blow yourself from planet to planet. There's not really any launch stars in this galaxy. There's nothing really to say about this beginning part of the level. It's just a more challenging version of what you already know how to do. If you collect all the coins, though, you'll be able to get a power star. One that I'm not going to utilize. You see that golden chain chomp? Yeah, we'll get to that later. But yeah, you can destroy boulders with this. Collect the star chips. Shoot. I thought maybe I could long jump. Whatever. This isn't so bad. Getting hit by that is kind of annoying, though. There's a star piece hidden within the yellow star bits over there. And once you collect all 5 of the star chips, you can go to the launch star, and then you'll make it to the final challenge of this level. Gravity. Basically, anyway. Flip the switch and you can switch gravity. We've come across this mechanic before in Battle Rock Galaxy, but I completely skipped that part, so... yeah. A hooray for sequence breaking. Just be careful not to get hit and you'll be fine. This part looks kind of difficult. And you would be right to some extent, but as long as you take it slowly. And that's the power star. Yeah, I'm gonna do the secret star in this level before calling it off, because it takes so little time to do that. And I don't want to start an episode off with that. So let's just do that real quickly, and then we'll call it a day. Or that's what I intended to do. Daredevil Comet is still perfectly fine. I'm only going to give this one attempt. If I die on this attempt, I'm going to end the video. But this is just the same boss as before. Except you only die in one hit. Artificial difficulty. Yay. But I beat Bouldergeist in one attempt, so I should be able to beat this guy in one attempt. I've never seen him spawn right next to Mario before like that, so that gave me a little panic attack. Charge, and then just hit him. our star bits are now a palindrome. 676. Let's ruin that. You don't get palindromes. So that's it for this episode, but in the next episode, we'll be finishing up Dusty Dune Galaxy and the Secret Star and Freeze Flame. Finishing up Dusty Dune Galaxy may be a bit of an exaggeration because this level is big. But definitely after the next episode, we'll be tackling Bowser. So, see you next time. Bye!